Good morning. It's Coach Jason here from Top of the Line Running. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. So I'm going to talk about my favorite workouts today. My absolute favorite workouts for 3K and the 2 mile. I've done my favorite workouts for the 800. I've done my favorite workouts for the 1500 the mile. Then tomorrow, later on this week, I'm going to do my favorite in the 5K, then my favorite in 10K. I'm going to do half marathon and then marathon. It's a whole series, and then I'm going to move to milestone workouts, meaning like sub 2 minute half mile workouts, sub 5 minute mile, and so on, right? And if you have any particular milestones that you'd like me to elaborate on, let me know in the comments. And at the very least, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. If you're a runner or coach, you don't want to miss this, okay? And hit the notifications too. That way, when I do go live, you know when I go live. When new content comes out, you know exactly when it comes out, okay? And I thank you so much for it, okay? And if you have TikTok, make sure you're following me on there. I put on short form stuff over there to go along with the long form stuff on here, okay? And it says access to coach. That's my TikTok. You can't miss me, okay? But with that said, and keep in mind too, I always encourage a good warm-up, good drills and strides, and transitional piece, whatever the workout may be. But again, just because these workouts are indicative of my favorite, or my favorites, it's a piece of the puzzle. It's not the whole puzzle. There are other things you need to do to plug in around the training to make sure you're maximizing your 3K. But if you want to maximize your 5K in the mile and your 800 and so on, there are other parts of the training that are important to incorporate as well. So that's why I encourage folks to take a look at the videos on this channel. And if you have questions, you can reach out to me. My personal email is blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com. That's my personal email. People reach out to me on a regular basis. I'm happy to help. Okay. I advise college coaches. I advise high school coaches. I advise runners who want to run faster as well. So, and I'll be doing a live training series for 800 meters. So probably a 3 to 4 hour session or seminar on 800 meter training. We're going to break things down. And if that goes well, I'll do the mile, I'll do the 3K, and I'll keep doing that as well. So, but today we're going over my favorite again for the 3K and the 2 mile. Again, it's not why you plug these workouts in, it's when you plug them in, it's how often you plug them in. So again, a lot of working pieces here. But with that said, this is workout 1, okay? This is a good mid-season workout. When you're ready to roll and the races start to become a little bit more tactical, a little bit more aggressive, people start to go out faster, this puts you in a position to modify your paces and adjust the different pace increases as well. So here's 1K, 800, 600, 400, 200. And if you add it up, it's 3K worth of volume, okay? And you could do 2 to 3 times the 200 in the beginning with a 200-meter jog recovery at the goal paces. I mean, you can do one at your current 3K pace, or your 3K pace, or your current mile paces at those 200s. So you can get used to finding the paces instead of having to use the workout to do it. So here, the workout is you're running a 1K rep at your current 3K pace, whichever that may be. You take a 4-minute active recovery. Then you transition to the 800, but you're going to run that at goal 3K pace, which is a little bit faster. Take a 3-minute recovery there. Then you move to the 600. The 600 is at your current mile pace. You take a 2-minute recovery. Then you're on a 400 at your goal mile pace with a 1-minute recovery. And then you finish off with a 200. You try to run at an 800-meter pace. So as the reps get shorter, they also get faster. Again, puts you in a position to run a gradually faster race, which some 3K races tend to be that way. That's one of the more tactical distances. So people negative split 3Ks and 2 miles on a regular basis. But this is a good workout to put you in a position to not only respond to move, but create moves of your own. Create moves of your own. Again, you can get to the point where you can run your race and be in control of that, and you can control a lot of stuff, and that happens in the race. You have other people running your race instead of you running other people's races. So just food for thought. Let's get to more workouts, okay? Then you have 4 times 1,000 with a 3-minute recovery at 3K pace. These are good long strength reps, okay? This is something you can start with, and you progress throughout the season. You can start with 4 of them at your current 3K pace, your current 2-mile pace. You can run in during cross-country stages if you want. And then you can run in the second time several weeks later. You can progress from your current 3K pace to your goal 3K pace, right, where it gradually gets faster. And then you can run it later on, and you try to run 4 of them at goal 3K pace. So if your goal 3K pace, let's just say, is 10 minutes, you're running them in 3:19 to 3:20. Okay, if your goal 3K, your goal 3K is 9 minutes, you're going to run them in 2:59 in 3 minutes, and so on, right? So again, you can progress throughout the season. This is a good staple workout to utilize, and you can even add a rep or two, cut the rep to 2 minutes, and run the same thing at 5K pace, which is a good strength session to help you with the 3K as well. Okay. And then the third workout I wanted to talk about is 2 weeks from the goal race. And again, after you're doing other things that you need to do, okay, this is a good test to see how ready you are. You can run a 2K at your goal 3K pace. You need to know what it feels like to run 2K at your goal at your goal pace at 3K and continue to go on. So you take an 8-minute active recovery, always active because it helps keep the heart rate up, helps keep your body warm, helps keep your muscles loose. Okay. You can take some fluids if you can go to the bathroom, and so on. Okay. But you do a 2K, you take an 8-minute recovery, and then you transition to 4 times the 500 meters. So the workout itself is 4K worth of volume. That's okay. But you take a 90-second recovery after the 4 times 500, and you progress from 3K pace to mile pace. Again, 2 weeks out from your goal race. And what does that do? Put you in a position to be where you want to be at 2K and finish strong. Okay. And finishing strong can be a lot of different interpretations. It could be slowing down to less than everybody else, or accelerating more than everybody else, or maintaining goal pace while people slow down. So all these types of scenarios happen in races, especially 3K races, especially when people go out too fast. This is why locking into the goal pace and being there for an extended period of time is so good, so important. Okay, because people who go out too fast will come back. Okay, and if you go out too fast and you're not ready for it, then you're not in a position to finish strong. Whereas if they go out too fast, you're doing what you're doing, you're running your race, you're in a much better spot at 2K to close strong than they are. So it's a good race piece to help you with your race tactics. And I tell a lot of coaches that I work with is run smart early, run hard and tough later. Okay, set yourself up to attack when you need to attack. Now there are certain scenarios where the race will be hard from the start, and it won't slow down. Okay, this is where progressively getting fast, and this is why it's important to train in other pieces too. Why it's important to improve your speed for the 800 and the 1500, as well as your strength for the 5K and so on, with tempo runs and everything else. So you're in a scenario where you can adapt to all different types of races, and that's the situation. And the better balance you have in your training, the more dangerous you're going to be, the more dangerous the athletes you coach are going to be. So I wanted to share those workouts with you today. My favorites for the 3K and 2 mile. I've used all these with a lot of athletes with a lot of success. So hope you find them valuable. Hit the thumbs up if you did. Make sure you sub before you leave if you haven't done that yet. I thank you so much for it. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Talk to you next time.